Your child's lunchbox may be full of more than food, but also germs, things that can make them sick. Krista Dubill is here to tell us what she discovered, and when you look inside, sometimes these can get pretty gross.
You want to touch it?
It's not mine.
Metal lunchboxes have been replaced by these cloth bags by so many of us and our kids. The textured cloth creations may be cute, but they also make it easier for nasty germs to grow near your child's lunch. This is staph. This is likely fecal bacteria. Where did we find them? On some of these students' lunch bags.
It makes us want to prick our ears up a little bit and say, I need to be careful.
There was also micrococcus and yeast, both germs that indicate the bags weren't clean.
Lunchboxes take a little bit of a beating. They're in and out, they're moving around, and so they're going to get a little bit more, they're just going to get dirtier.
WEWS, our Scripps station in Cleveland, partnered with microbiologist Brad Goodner and his students at Hiram College to find out what was lurking in local students' lunch bags.
We're just wiping around the areas where kids are most likely to touch, so we're getting the handle and the top, but we're also getting a little bit of the front and a little bit of the back.
Dr. Goodner and the students swabbed more than 100 bags provided by 3 elementary schools, then went back to their lab to transfer cells from the swabs to Petri dishes.
You can see a variety of different organisms on any one lunchbox.
What grew may gross you out. 59 out of the 103 bags contained low levels of staph. 2 had high amounts.
Having something like this get into the wrong place at the wrong time could lead to a potential infection.
Including the antibiotic-resistant strain of staph known as MRSA or MRSA. The low levels of micrococcus and yeast are okay, but their presence could mean the bags have big problems.
They are indicative of just the fact that my lunchbox is coming in contact with vegetation, whether it be part of my food or I'm sitting it on the lawn as I wait for the bus.
Finally, Dr. Goodner found something that's definitely not okay. 23 bags contained fecal bacteria. 4 had dangerously high levels.
When they can get into our system in a decent-sized dose, can cause you some gastric distress, potentially leading to some diarrhea and vomiting. In some cases, maybe worse.
Those stylish cloth bags carried by kids today are part of the problem. They're better breeding grounds for bacteria than metal or plastic.
It's definitely a very textured fabric, and all those little grooves are places, as we know from any time we want to clean something, that's going to be harder to get things off of.
The good news is it's easy to keep germs at bay.
This is what they probably should be doing every day.
A swipe with a Clorox wipe and regular hand washing. That's all your child needs to remember to do to keep their lunch bag clean.
I'm hoping that, this sort of little study would help people realize that we can all do a better job.
And Dr. Goodner compared boys' lunches versus girls', and although they were almost equal, the 2 dirtiest lunch bags did come from girls. Krista Dubill, 41 Action News.